It's 11 p.m. Your toddler won't sleep, and instead of scrolling forums, you just type the question straight into an AI chatbot. It's fast, it feels private, and it never judges you. That's exactly why parents are reaching for it. The real question isn't whether to use it, it's knowing when it helps and when it quietly misleads you. And a lot of parents already are. About 34% of US adults have now used ChatGPT, and among adults under 30, which includes a lot of younger parents, it's already a majority. This isn't a fringe habit. It's becoming a normal first stop when a parenting question hits at midnight. Start with what the AI is actually doing. A chatbot is not a pediatrician or a parenting expert. At its core, it predicts the most likely next words from patterns in its training data. Unless it's specifically built and reviewed for a domain, it can hand you plausible advice without reliably checking whether it's true, current, or right for your child. That creates two habits that matter enormously for parenting questions. First, it's confident even when it's wrong. It can produce a calm, authoritative answer that's simply incorrect. And second, the big one most parents don't know, it has a measurable tendency to agree with you. Researchers testing 11 leading models found they affirmed the user about 50% more than a human would. And they kept agreeing even when the request involved harm. Here's why that's risky. In experiments, people who got agreeable AI advice became more convinced they were right and less willing to repair a conflict. Yet they rated the flattering AI as higher quality and trusted it more. The American Academy of Pediatrics puts it plainly. A chatbot's only real goal is to tell you what you want to hear and keep you engaged. That isn't the same as genuine support. And it gets more unsettling. In a University of Kansas study, parents were shown child health information written by experts and by supervised ChatGPT, without being told which was which. They often couldn't tell them apart, and when differences showed up, they sometimes rated the AI's text as more trustworthy and accurate than the experts. That's the trap. The advice feels just as credible, even when it shouldn't. None of this means avoid it. For the right question, a chatbot is a real help, and the good uses share a pattern. You stay the decision maker, and the AI does supporting work you can check. Ask it to reword a screen time rule for a 7-year-old. Ask for 3 approaches to bedtime resistance with the trade-offs. Rehearse a hard conversation with your teen. Draft, suggest, rehearse. You keep the judgment. A simple way to hold all of it, a risk ladder. The higher the stakes, the less AI should decide. Low risk, fine to use. Wording, scripts, brainstorming, routines, rehearsing a conversation. Medium risk, use as a starting point, then verify. Discipline strategies, a school conflict, reading a behavior pattern. And high risk, go to a human. Anything medical, mental health, safety, self-harm. AI can sound authoritative and be wrong, and it has never met your child. So, know the moments to stop and ask a human. Anything medical, symptoms, medications, dosages, developmental delays, goes to your pediatrician, not a chatbot. Mental health, safety, or crisis is a job for a professional, not an app. And anything that needs real knowledge of your actual child, the AI has never met them, and weighing their history and temperament is the whole job of parenting. Before you act on anything an AI tells you about your child, run 3 quick questions. Would I be comfortable telling my pediatrician or my co-parent that this is where the advice came from? Did it just agree with what I already wanted to do? And if so, ask it directly, what's the strongest case against this? And is this a fact I can check against a real source? 3 questions, and most bad advice never makes it to your kid. One more rule, because a chatbot feels private. Feeling private isn't the same as being private. There's no guarantee what you type stays confidential, and it may be stored or reviewed. So keep the identifying details out. No names, no school, no addresses, no medical specifics, no screenshots of your kids' messages. Ask the general version of the question instead. So the bottom line, AI can be a good parenting assistant and a bad parenting authority. Let it draft, suggest, and rehearse the supporting work you can check. Keep the judgment, the medical calls, the safety calls, and the knowing your own child part with you and the real professionals. And whenever the advice feels a little too validating, treat that as your cue to slow down, ask for the strongest counter-argument, and verify with a real person. The full guide, plus a free parenting cheat sheet, is at AI by Age.